What is up, guys? It's Sam, and today we are back with another Wi-Fi battle. I'm very sorry that I haven't uploaded in a while. It's just work and shit has gotten sort of in the way as far as uploading YouTube. Anyway, my boy Trev is back with some Wi-Fi battles, and please go check him out. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. Anyway, yeah, he's uploaded some battles. One was an OU battle where I destroyed him. One was this one where uh, he destroyed me in a UU battle. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this Ubers battle started. And I'm bringing a pretty powerful team that was given by my boy Pogame. It's not really a strategy team. It's more of a 5 sweepers and a DXD to set up screens to absorb hits. Anyway, he leads off Deoxys. I lead off Deoxys, and he leads off with the Rayquaza. I'm going to go for the Reflect first, just because I do expect him to go for a Dragon Ascent, even though the Mega Rayquaza, which obviously a Mega evolves with Dragon Ascent, is banned from movers. And so yeah, he's going to get this stats drop, and it's basically a flying close combat Dragon Ascent, and I believe I go for Light Screen next because most Rayquazas are mixed, and I figure he'll go for Overheat because obviously I have the Reflect up to go for to block physical hits. I would have liked to get him my Stealth Rocks because he had Tornadus T and this, but he's actually going to reveal that he has extreme speed as most Rayquaza actually do. So he's going to knock him out Deoxys, which, like I said, is kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, he's going to take more Life Orb damage. So I'm figuring that's a pretty decent trade-off. I do actually go out into my Groudon, I think. Yeah, I go out to Groudon. We actually had a game before this in which I DC'd, but he had a Groudon too, and his Groudon almost got a sweep off because I missed a Dark Void with my Darkrai. And so I'm going to go out to Primal Groudon, get up the Desolate Land. The sun is bright, it is shining, it is a beautiful day, and it's actually funny because it's like 2 in the morning right now, but so he doesn't want to fuck around with that, and he actually goes out to Darkrai, as I believe I would go for the Rock Polish to make sure I'm fast in the Darkrai. I don't want to go for Swords Hands just because I don't want to bank on not Dark Pulse, but Dark Void missing this time. I'm just going to hit him with Precipice Blades. Luckily, I do hit him, and I'll knock him down with his Focus Sash. He's probably going to Dark Void me, and I'm putting him off to Dreamland. I accept this. I figure that I'm hoping at some point he makes a misplay, and he actually tries to kill my Groudon. I don't want him setting up nasty plots, and I do take the residual damage from Bad Dreams, which, I mean, it's just a byproduct of facing Darkrai, so at this point it's not really a big a deal. I'm going to choose to switch out. Because now that he is one guy asleep, so obviously he can't sleep another one of my guys. This Arceus was actually mis-EV'd. I didn't know that at the time, but this is actually bulky Arceus E-Killer, and I don't have max speed, which means Rayquaza will be faster than me, but the whole point of bringing him in on the Darkrai was just to go for extreme speed and knock him out, because obviously he only had 1 HP left because of the Focus Sash. Yeah, so this is actually bulky, which is kind of good, but kind of bad at the same time. It will allow me to tank hits pretty well from this Darkrai, not this Darkrai. Darkrai is already dead. Groudon, not Darkrai. What the fuck? And the reason I don't stay in here is because I'm not sure if he's a full double dance like mine, or he actually is gonna whip out T-Wave and paralyze my Arceus. But like I said, at the time I didn't know that I was not max speed, which, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but I didn't want him to get hell of kills on the any of the Pokemon I had. I'm going to add my own Groudon because I figure it's asleep, and at this point it's pretty much just Death Fodder. Unfortunately, my Reflect goes away, but I don't really care just because I do want him to kill me. He goes for the Swords Dance, and I'm hoping to God he's not Double Dance, and he makes kind of a misplay and maybe kills me. And thankfully he actually does, which is going to allow me to get a free switch into my own Darkrai. I'm going to do the exact same thing that I tried to do last game. In fact, this is basically the same similar situation, but thankfully I actually do hit the Dark Void this time. And now the only thing I need to happen to be in a really good position for the rest of this game is for him to not land a first turn wake up. If he first turn wake ups, hits Precipice Blades and kills me, we're in a lot of trouble. But thankfully, I do get a little bit of residual damage from Bad Dreams. Not going to matter in the grand scheme of things, just because I'm going to get to +2 special attack with a nasty plot. And at this point, a lot of his team is weak to Dark Pulse, and anything that's not weak to Dark Pulse, I can click my coverage move, which is Sludge Bomb, because of the insane amount of Xerneas to run around Ubers, but I'm just going to kick Dark Pulse, and because he's a more offensive variant of Groudon instead of a special defensive variant, which was the one that carries Stealth Rocks and like Thunder Wave and Fire Punch and bullshit like that, he's just going to go down to a +2 Dark Pulse. Now he goes in Greninja. If he was Scarf Greninja, he probably could have killed me, but I'm pretty sure this is standard Large 4 variant, and he's going to go ahead and die to the nice and powerful Sludge Bomb. So Greninja's out of the way, and now he goes into Deoxys D. Deoxys D has hella high physical defense, but its special defense is good but not great. But yeah, +2 Dark Pulse. It's super effective against the Saiyan. This is going to knock it out. Obliterate Deoxys D. Deoxys D actually used to be OU, which in my opinion was actually bullshit because it was just a massive wall. It was the wall of all walls. The funny thing about when this Tornadus comes in is that if he's a Soul Vest, this crit actually matters because he can take a +2 Dark Pulse from Darkrai. It only does about 88% max. Yeah, but he ends up just dying straight up. And his last Pokemon is Rayquaza. If I somehow don't kill him with a Dark Pulse, or he kills me with extreme speed, I do have plenty of other threats to deal with this. But as you'll see, I'm actually going to live here on 8 HP and knock him out. So that will actually be the game. It was a pretty good game against Trev. Trev, if you didn't know, is doing a road to 100 or a road to top 10. I think he actually made top 100 in Ubers, but he's a very accomplished Ubers player, so I was very excited to get the win over him in this game. Overall, it's a very fun game. Like I said, this powerful team is something that I really like to use in Ubers. I do have several other Ubers teams, but this is definitely by far my favorite. If you guys enjoyed this battle, go ahead and leave a like. I mean, I'm back for basically the foreseeable future. I do have a lot more Wi-Fi battles that I've got to record and get to you guys, but they will be exciting, and they will be against different opponents. I know I've battled Trev, Kevin a lot, and it's more like good friends, but it's good to get a variety around here. So I will be bringing back new tiers and new teams and against new people. So if you enjoyed this, as I said before, like 6 times, go ahead and leave a like. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And I'm Stab, and I will see you guys later. Hopefully sober next time. Anyway, I'm out.